That's better.
Hey, this is David Cadams with Death Curse Society, and I just want to say heavy shit.
Rock and roll!
6 o'clock already, it was just in the middle of a dream. I was kissing Valentino by a crystal blue Italian stream. But I can't be late, cause then I guess I just won't get paid. These are the days when you wish your bed was already made. It's just another manic Monday. I wish it was Sunday, cause that's my fun day. Why I don't have to run day. It's just another manic Monday. I wish it was Sunday, cause that's my fun day. It's just another manic Monday.
Woo! Here we are again, folks. It's Death Curse Society here with another Monday Maniacs for you. I'm Red Crank. We got the Zigzag and Phase, and
The Colonel is on assignment.
that's right. The Colonel is going to be on assignment for a few weeks. We're going to take care of business while he is gone. So tonight we have an open topic night. So if you have questions that you want us to discuss, throw them in the comments. We got a series of questions that we put together kind of quickly. This show the show was supposed to be something else, and then it was supposed to be something else, and then both things kind of fell through. So, yeah, but we're still doing it. We're putting it together.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It will have fun with it anyway, and these shows usually turn out to be pretty cool.
Oh yeah. So, little off the cuff, little random, more random than normal, which is for us really saying something.
It's kind of like how the old school, how we used to record shows in the beginning. A little bit, let's go camping. There's a throwback.
Right. Should have grabbed those graphics to throw out.
I was thinking about it, but I was, my kids
Where are those?
Yeah. They're around there somewhere. I mean,
They're somewhere. I have no idea.
But I had to go get my kid some pants. He's got like a concert tomorrow, so I was at the Kohl's down the road, and I didn't have time to go looking for that stuff.
Nice. That's all right. Yeah. Take care of the kid's pants.
Got to get him some pants.
I actually discovered I need a new pair of jeans at karaoke on Wednesday, and somebody told me, they were like, you got a rip in the ass of your jeans back there. I was like, really? I never look at the ass. And then I asked this person, I was like, wait, why are you looking at my ass? So it's not there. Why would you look? So
It must have stunk in there because you're the shit. Wait.
Yeah. More like, well, I don't even know what button it is. Am I going to get the right one? It's more like it.
Very loud.
Loud and proud.
Was that loud? My bad.
A little bit.
My bad. I haven't used that in like months.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Usually does pop out on the other side. Like on the regular broadcast side, they can hear all that stuff.
yeah. Well, FaZe is saying that was quite loud though.
It was.
This time around. So oops. Sorry. Anyway. First, before we get into our topic though, and say hello to everybody and do all of our business, FaZe, you probably know what's coming. So prayers and thoughts to Madison, Wisconsin.
Oh, yeah.
Another, it's not even 8 minutes yet, but another damn school shooting out here in America, the 83rd of the year. And it hit in your backyard this time. Any thoughts that you want to throw out there? Or?
I don't have a whole lot. I mean, it just happened today, so it's still kind of fresh. I mean, I just found out like 4 hours ago, so I don't know.
Fair enough. I've been kind of watching the news most of the day, just in the background, and luckily, kind of a lower body count this time around. I guess that's something to be thankful for. But
Did they get the son of a bitch?
Well, she offed herself before they got in, so. And it was a teenage girl this time, which is a rare.
Mental illness has no preference.
No, yeah. Exactly. So, only reason I wanted to bring it up is, of course, there are real horrors out there in the world.
Yeah.
And we're here to encourage you guys to, love each other. Be nice. Hug your friends. Hug your family. Tell them both you love them when you see them. And, yeah.
I don't know. And if you feel the need to go and shoot up a school, just skip that part and get right to the part where you take yourself out. That'll, you know what I mean? It's so much easier on everybody else.
Or check yourself into a
or
ward.
Talk to somebody. Yeah,
yeah, we're here. You can call us anytime. We'll help you out, man. We'll talk you off the ledge. And
I'm not a professional, but maybe speak to a professional.
People though that have problems too, of course.
Right.
We understand.
Right.
I joke, of course, but seriously, I mean, come on, man. What if you go shoot up a bunch of kids? I don't know. It never makes sense to me.
No, sure doesn't. But we obviously that's too big of a topic for us to handle. We're not going to solve those world problems right now. But what we can do is see who's in the room. Let's chat with our folks. Dun, dun, dun. Got to scroll all the way up to the top. We got Grizzly here. We got Rick. We got BK. We got, we got Gina. We got Joshua. We got Dr. Smiley. We got Tarek. There's Adam. There's Rachel. Happy birthday the other day, Rachel, by the way.
Happy belated. Dennis Quaid sends his love.
There's Lorena. All right. There's a question from Adam that we can throw out later. There's Erica. What's up, Erica? Just the hole in Crank's jeans. Yep. Yeah. Every now and then it happens. There's Grandma Faze. There's Paula.
Yeah, I think that was. Which one are you looking at?
Yeah. Is that okay? Yeah. Looks like she changed her name or something. Just threw me off for a moment.
Yeah, I have audio from Crank's Jeans Saturday night.
Smell my ass.
I hate you. Anyway, I take back all that stuff I said earlier about love everybody. And there's Patricia. Okay. Paula says her students were trying to find her on social media, so
no, Lord,
on incognito.
French.
I feel you.
Oh, yeah, and Erica, happy birthday to you as well.
Happy birthday.
Looks like I think she had a nice little trip to Branson, which is for those of you that don't live in Oklahoma or Arkansas or Texas or Missouri, is our little area. What would you call that? Like little music and like festival getaway and kind of a amusement park area. But pretty cool place. I've been there a few times. So, but yeah, looks like all the gang is here.
Hail.
So yeah, hope you had a good time up in Branson, Erica. I saw a couple of pictures and you out on one of the river boats or something. So looked pretty nice. There we go. All right, let's thank our members real quick, and then we'll get right into it. Thanks to our final girls and guys, Christy Fays, Lorena, BD, Alex, and Robert, our Crazy Ralphs, Bell's Fancy Creations, Dr. Smiley, Raymond, and the whole damn enchilada pod. And, of course, to our camp counselors, Adam, Corey, Christy, Luke, Jimmy and Rachel, Stacy Lynn, Orlando, Chuck Schick, Dave, Patricia, Kristen, and JJ. If you want to become a member and help support the DCS, check us out at deathcursesociety.com. Also, while you're on the stream and everything, hit that like button and, reactions and subscribes if you're new, especially. All that jazz. I'm always supposed to say that, and I rarely do because we're terrible at this.
Social media is its own trip, man.
Yes. And, of course, as always, thanks to our associate producer, C. Faze. I got to get the, now that we're a man short, I got to get the graphics lined up with the cameras again, which I just did like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
No, it looks all right for me.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
We're working with it.
We're working on it. It's always a work in progress. All right. Da, 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 da.
He's the Muffin Man.
Yep. All right. Well, yep. That looks like we can get right into our first topic. I'll go ahead and do one of our general ones first. But if you guys have some ideas of something you want us to talk about, I know Adam's already got one in there, and we'll get to that here in just a minute. But some of the big news over the last week, and this became the second highest ever watched trailer online in just a week. Let's talk about that 28 years later trailer, gentlemen. You sound surprised that it became the second most viewed trailer?
I would. One of my questions was, is it been too late for them to do this movie? But apparently not.
It kind of works out perfect, doesn't it? 28 days, 28 months, 28 years.
Wasn't it 28 weeks?
Or 28 weeks? Yeah. I guess they could have.
That's right.
They skipped months. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So, but it almost perfect then, I guess. And the timing is actually going to be just about right. In the ballpark, at least. So, thoughts on it, Ziggy? Jump in.
Yeah. I mean, we love a pseudo zombie movie, I guess, because as we know, the rage is behind what makes the victims in 28 days, weeks, and 28 years later go crazy and become the undead-like, or just the attack mode. So yeah, the rage. So yeah, 28 years, sure. Who the fuck isn't curious to see what has been going on? And goddamn, the internet broke when. I think a lot of it had to do when they thought Cillian Murphy is the emancipated zombie in the field that sits up. Granted, yes, it looks just like him. Maybe that's something. Maybe it's a flashback, a flash forward. Who the fuck knows? But yeah, that broke the internet by itself. Right. I myself, yeah, man. Of course, this doesn't. Sometimes we get in a movie we have to go see, and I'm just kind of like, fuck. I'm not like that with this. I'm okay with going to see 28 years later.
Oh, yeah. Well, and speaking of the point that broke the internet, that has been confirmed that zombie creature or infected creature is not Cillian Murphy or not his character. So, yeah, there's that. But, yeah, I think that is the reason why this trailer is the second highest watched or second highest viewed trailer ever, because of that, because people started seeing all those images like, well, I got to go and watch it for myself, because that's what happened to me. I hadn't watched the trailer yet until I started seeing those things bounce around. I was like, all right, let's go see. Because at first I was like, this has got to be a dream sequence. And then once I saw it, the trailer doesn't even have Cillian Murphy in it.
No.
So, and he's not listed on the cast in like at the top of the poster.
No,
So he's going to be a very small part.
you know they're making another sequel to this one already, right?
You know what? Say that again.
They're making a sequel to this very movie already.
Oh yeah, of course they are.
And he has been listed as involved with that one as well. So the people in the know put it out there. And then there's been shots from him on set.
Yeah.
So
I think he's going to be, I don't want to call it an afterthought in this one, but he's going to be like tacked on to the last act and then maybe carry over to the next one.
Jedi Awakens or whatever. They find Han Solo 45 minutes into the movie. This is the same exact thing. They're going to find him. And yeah.
How about you, FaZe? What did you think of this trailer?
I mean, I'm kind of right with who said it? Tarek, where he said he hasn't seen any of these. I haven't seen any. I haven't seen 28 Days or 28 Weeks.
Really?
So
not bad.
I'm not really sure how to feel about this. I have a really hard time believing that stat about it being the second most watched trailer just because of that one thing. I mean, it's like that sounds manufactured to me just so they could say that and get more press. But
Very
that's
smart
just me
thing.
being cynical. I don't know with shit like Avengers Endgame and like I just really the second most. Just there's so many more movies out there that would make more sense. Just this doesn't make sense for a statistic like that, even for a weird reason like that. It just
but
I don't know, man.
This is one of those movies that's loved worldwide, not just in America.
Really?
You know? So I mean, Europe loves these movies.
This is what broke Danny Boyle out too. This one. Yeah.
That's fair. Okay, so all right, so it has that international love. I just never seen these, so I guess I don't get the hype. Maybe I should watch them, and maybe I'll get the hype.
Yeah. Well, and what was the other comment I saw that? There we go. Grizzly, I think. Yep. Grizzly said, "I like Days, but Weeks was a one-time watch for me."
100% agree with that.
I could, yeah. I haven't seen either of them in forever, though, and I guess for a while, Days wasn't even on streaming, but I think it's coming now.
Is it now? I mean, because they said you had to bring out your DVD to see it. You know,
right?
Like,
they're
somewhere, right?
Yeah, they're bringing it out again. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have. Yep, there we go. Eric says I need to see both again soon. Yeah. You've got until I think June is when the next one comes out, right? Years?
Yep.
Isn't it June 20th or something like that?
Trying to be a tent pole.
Risky. Yep, June 20th. Well, at least they've already stamped that date down. You know, that's one good thing for them. And the bad thing is, though, they're opening a week before Megan 2.0. So
going to be busy for us.
Yep. There we go. Hey, Orlando's back. What's up, man? Good to see you.
Yeah, hello.
It says 28 Days Later was good, but they should have brought back Naomi Harris as Selena. See, I don't even
can't put it together, right?
Yeah, it's been way too long since I've seen these movies. I do remember liking the first one and not remembering much of anything about the second one.
They do the same shit. They introduce some new characters he runs into, you know, just he's right. They could have probably brought her back and would have been great.
And Luke is doing his normal Facebook trolling, it sounds like. Happened to get a ban from a post from 3 years ago. Oh, they've got you that way.
Damn.
Therefore on YouTube. So happy Monday. Happy Monday to you, Luke. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm a dead man then, if they're going back that far.
They're scrolling the internet right now for dirt on everybody. So. Hey now.
Grizzly points out that there are two different movies, 28 Days Later and 28 Days. So
right. Yeah, not the Sandra Bullock movie about sobriety or whatever, is it?
Oh.
Isn't it? Yeah. Not that
I wouldn't know either.
There's been jokes on the internet all I don't understand this trilogy with that poster and the 28 days poster and then 28 days
man.
later, then 28 weeks later.
That's funny.
It is funny, but that's been roaming around for years.
Sure.
So. All right. Anything to add on 28 years later? Are you guys in the comments excited to check it out? I know Erica was.
Got one person that's gives a crap.
Bobby
Tarek's
says,
gotta go see all of them.
Right. Bobby says, I agree with FaZe.
Thanks, Bobby.
Patricia says, for Colonel, 28 bucks later.
Maybe that.
Yep, there's the one I was looking for. Eric says, I'm so stoked for this film. And
I'll check it out. Check out the other two as well. Why not?
We
What the
have
hell?
an obligation to check it out.
What the hell is it? What's going on here? Let Tarek 28 bottles of beer on the wall. Patricia 28 buckets of chicken. 28 wings later. 28 pot pies later. What the hell? Well, if we're going down that kind of rabbit hole, that's a good sign to say it's time to move on to our next topic. All right, that's enough on 28 days or 28 years later. Another trailer that dropped this week or last week that's got the at least the old school horror lovers all up in a tizzy, one way or the other, is the Return of the Living Dead trailer. Yes. 2025, around Christmas time, we'll see the Return of Tarman. FaZe, I assume you've seen Return of the Living Dead.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I have two versions of it: the crappy DVD with the crappy stock soundtrack, and then a rip from my mom with the good soundtrack, the original.
Nice. Well, what's your excitement level for this, and what'd you think of the teaser?
Did we kind of talk about this on Friday? I'm trying to
We
remember.
did, but not much.
That's fair.
If you tuned in Friday to watch us play Friday the 13th, the game on Friday the 13th, thanks. That was
Yes, thank you.
This
Might
came
be
up
a repeat of some
briefly.
thoughts. Yeah, I'm unsure about it. I mean, it's just I'm just worried that it's about to be another like stepping on another IP that has no business being stepping on. You know what I mean? Like, maybe it'll be good though. I don't know. I don't always want to be so cynical about shit, but it's come on, man. This is one of those things that almost feels untouchable, and usually those things that feel untouchable are. Just saying.
I'll be cynical. Yeah,
You're going to be cynical?
Oh, of course. This looks fucking horrible. It lacks. You're not going to have Dan O'Bannon. You're not going to have, you know what I mean? You don't have Ruth. I mean, come on. Who is really doing this? And if you try to mimic that humor that was there, they created it like that, you know? I mean, and it's not going to play the same. I guess I appreciate the aesthetic of Christmas, but him dragging a tree through the cemetery and then the plug is. I don't have any idea where they're going to go with this, but it just really kind of made my stomach go, "Aw," you know.
Well,
It made me sad.
I will tell you a little bit about where they're going to go with that. But first, I want to point out the wide spectrum of views from the comments already since we just started talking about this. Lorena says, fuck that new Return of the Living Dead all day. Followed very shortly by Adam saying, I loved that teaser. So,
fuck you.
Oh,
then
we love you, Adam.
No.
Essentially. Well,
so there you go.
I mean, FaZe is right. This is kind of this is a hard one to mimic, and we got this whole other thing going on with Leanna Quigley. You know,
Hold on.
We're gonna get to that too, but that's part of my bitch here, though. I mean, it's they went out and sued and got the rights back for this thing. So what's going on, and how is this coming out even if they don't have permission to do it?
It's interesting because in Linnea's latest video, she lightly addresses that. You'll have to go and find that though.
I got it sent to me. I just haven't seen it, but again, we threw this together tonight about an hour before showtime. So yes, I didn't realize it would be right.
Yeah,
I would know.
We're going to talk about that. No. Anyway, the teaser's not much. It doesn't give away a whole lot. Just, like Ziggy said, just shows the tar man dragging a Christmas tree through a cemetery. You can find it online. The new story takes place in a small Pennsylvania town over Christmas, set in 1985. It's set to be 18 months after the events of the original film. And fans of the film will know not to expect to see any returning characters given their terrible fates in the original. But audiences can expect to be welcomed back into the dark-humored, sexy, edgy, trioxin-fueled world horror fans first encountered in 1985. So, yeah, this one is going to be an all-new story, it sounds like. And I assume somebody's going to find a tub of that trioxin around and unleash all bloody hell in a Pennsylvania town.
It can't be the same tar man, but there are other barrels around. We know this. So this occurred to me later too. It's going to be a different tar man. I think it has to be because they fucking home run baseball batted his head off in the fucking original. Okay. I don't know, man. This one doesn't. I'm more interested in to see what Quigley's going to do with it because they do have all the original cast coming back in some capacity.
They have, they've only announced, two so far, but I'm assuming other cast members are going to be getting back together for that one. Hell, since you've been bringing it up so much, we'll go ahead and jump into it. Yeah. Trash's Revenge from Linnea Quigley is going to be crowdfunding starting on January 20th on cinebacker.com. You can check out that link here in a little bit. That's cinebacker.com. Now, this one, like Ziggy mentioned, is going to have some of the original Return of the Living Dead stars in it, including Beverly Randolph. Let me see. Where do I want to start this? Linnea Quigley and Beverly Randolph. Quigley teases that Trash's Revenge will also feature other original cast members. And I already said that. This one is billed as part of the Return of the Living Dead universe and is said to be a tribute to the passionate fans who have kept the spirit of Return of the Living Dead alive. Plot synopsis is, as the saga continues decades after the horrific events of the 1985 cult classic, Trash, the notorious punk rocker played by Linnea Quigley, finds herself trapped in a past where fame has faded. Once a rebellious icon, Trash now embraces the persona of a grotesque Norma Desmond from Sunset Boulevard, attending conventions to sign autographs while her co-stars rise to greater heights. For Linnea, her legacy as a star of Return of the Living Dead becomes both a curse and a twisted ticket to notoriety in an industry obsessed with horror and scandal. But when a young filmmaker approaches her to make a documentary with staged reenactments from the original film to celebrate the film's 40th anniversary, Linnea sees an opportunity to reclaim her place in the spotlight, no matter the cost. As the documentary delves into her past, a shocking truth emerges. Return of the Living Dead wasn't just fiction, part of it was real. Linnea confesses that she still possesses 3 original canisters from the film, hidden away in her basement, canisters that were never revealed to the public until now. So, this one almost sounds like it's going to be a little... I see the look of worry on Ziggy's brow. This one seems to have a little bit of a meta touch to it.
Oh, yeah.
But it also sounds like Linnea is playing a character also, but also playing herself. So I'm a little lost there.
Fuck, maybe the other one is the way to go now. I'm not sure, man. That does not sound too decent to me. But hey, we'll see what they come up with. And of course, we'll be there. But yeah, man, it does not sound like it's going to be the kind of thing I would want from the Return of the Living Dead universe. Let's just leave it there.
Yeah, but Linnea's, always been a fan of this and always enjoyed her role in it and celebrated it with fans throughout the years at conventions and other reunions and things like that. We just saw a reunion in Albuquerque.
We did. I appreciate the effort to do this, but I just don't want it to be to smash it out and just to grab some money on the name of it.
Mm-hmm.
She has a good original story here. Okay, it'll stand out, and we'll be like, "Wow, that's really good."
Yeah, but I'm like I said, in her latest video, she does kind of slam the other production and talks about how the director of that has been, mooching off the rights of the movies for years.
That's who they were talking about at that panel.
Mm-hmm.
Then.
Mm-hmm. And taking, money from merch and money from royalties and stuff like that, but not dishing it out to any of the actual people that worked on the original. So
that's probably his last permissible release he can do before they slapped him with an injunction, and got the rights back. That they said that they're themselves.
Right. Faze, what are your thoughts on this one? Does this sound like a interesting delve back into the world of Return?
I'm not sure. I mean, that was quite the mouthful there. I mean, I really don't know how to feel about it. I'll be honest. It all sounds really strange. I just have to see it when it comes out and just, go from there. I can't. I can't think anything about it right now.
Yeah. This one, both of these sound like reaches, honestly. To me, I understand the desire to capitalize on the name and the IP, but yikes. I mean, just reading Trash's revenge plot again, there seems to be a lot going on with that one that it might be overkill, might be too much for this, If it was Trash and her story, cool, even though not sure that could happen, or if it was Linnea's solely and it was kind of like a meta thing, cool. But it almost sounds like it's trying to combine two different storylines into one. And
it'd be a 4-hour fucking epic too. I mean, what's going on?
God, let's hope not.
Oh boy.
We already complain about movies being too long. And Adam wants to yell at you about gotta make it personal. over your comments earlier.
Gotta make it personal, man. I love the stuff. I'm a fan of the original. I remember the original release of the original, and even the second one to some degree, even though it's not quite the same. It's there, man. It's beloved. So I mean, I love the first one. So when they come and start fucking with it like this, just do it good, do it right. Put a lot of gore into this. Make it funny somehow if you can.
Right.
Have the same crew on writing it, so I don't know how possible that is.
It's going to be an interesting. Both of those are going to be interesting rides. So I'm curious to see how they handle this.
We're gonna walk out like this or like this.
Nice, not bad. Here we go. Grizzly says, well, teasers are there to get you excited. Then you go and see it, and so many times it's just a letdown. Yeah. we'll see. And the rest of their marketing is going to matter too. So I'm curious about that. Well, let me get over here and dip this, and then let's go to some comments and see what you guys are wanting to talk about over here.
Turning of the Living Dead.
Yeah. The first one is from Adam. He says, have any of you seen Compliance? Just watched it last night. The movie was insane, based on a true story. Can you give me a plot? Just a summary in the comments real quick, Adam?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. I don't think I've seen that one. Any of you guys?
I haven't.
Compliance. Is that a new one?
I think so.
Or are you talking about 2012 film?
Old one.
When a prank caller convinces a fast food restaurant manager to interrogate an innocent young employee. No, I have not seen that. I've heard a little bit about it though. If it's the one I'm thinking of. So, no, where'd you watch it? Do you remember where you watched it? Like what streaming service it was?
Looks like Peacock has it.
Luke says Compliance is nuts.
All right.
Lorena says, I missed that comment. I've seen Compliance. Disturbing. So, yeah. Interesting. Yeah. I'll check it out. I'll put it on the list.
Put it
As
on
they
the
say.
list. Put it on the list.
Put it on the list.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'm not sure how to get into this. Grizzly wants to know scariest monster in non-horror.
You mean like just psychopaths and shit?
I'm not sure.
That's scariest monster in non-horror. Give me an example, Grizzly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what examples you think of there. Like,
all right, here he goes. He says the weeping angels, I think he means, and Doctor Who.
oh, okay.
Probably some of the monsters in Ultraman.
That's a good one. I really can't think of it.
How about the Sentinels in the Matrix? No.
Yeah, I could see that, I guess. Lorena says, Mommy Dearest, Faye Dunaway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hangers ever.
Yep. And they like your Ultraman. Ultraman is boss. Oh, Grizzly says, good one. Good one, Zig. Ooh.
Freak me out, man.
How about Sybil? That old TV movie. Wasn't it? Wasn't it the TV movie? 78
Yeah, it was,
or something like that?
Sally Field. For fuck's
Sally
sake.
Field, yeah.
That was cool.
When was that released?
Jekyll and Hyde would probably
76. Yeah, Jekyll and Hyde would probably qualify. I don't know. I kind of, well, depending on the telling, I consider that horror.
Some people consider it horror. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, it was based on a gothic horror novel, so I think most of those tellings are horror-based. But yeah, best one I can think of would be Sybil, that I could think of off the top of my head. Yep. And Orlando says, yep, Joan Crawford in The Wire hanger.
Damn. Man, it was
BK says, how about the original Willy Wonka?
when they go into that tunnel, the psychedelic tunnel, that shit was nightmarish.
Tarek says, without contest, Large Marge.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And when they pulled the body from the twisted, burning wreck, it looked like this.
And then Luke's got a good one too. Bill Cosby and the Cosby Show. Okay.
Everybody have a spoon of the Jello pudding, and then we're good to go to sleep.
And then take a nap. Well, that actually kind of leads me to another one. Kevin Spacey in House of Cards. I watched that series a couple years ago, finally, after everyone told me I would love it. And,
It's an interesting one, isn't it?
yeah.
I liked it.
The House of Cards. Yeah.
There you go. Hopefully that answered your question.
Some non-monster monsters.
All
Not
right.
monsters.
How about this one? Because this one, we can actually kind of preview a show here in a couple weeks. You guys excited for Nosferatu? Huge Robert Eggers fan. I'm excited for it. Yes. And in 2 weeks, we will be reviewing that one.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't necessarily say I'm a huge Robert Eggers fan, but I like his style. The only thing I would say about Eggers is I think he goes a little long in most of his movies. I think a lot of his movies could be shortened 20 minutes or so.
I mean, whoops.
What about you guys? FaZe, you ready for Nosferatu?
Very much. We already have our tickets for Christmas night.
I
It's gonna
saw,
be cool.
yeah, I saw your Lorena saying something about that too. So I was trying
And
to
then,
find
it'll
that.
be long, but
2 hours and 12
Should be
minutes.
good.
That's not that bad.
No,
that's
shorter-
not terrible, actually.
shorter than The Substance.
Mm-hmm.
You guys watched that yet? I know Colonel did.
Yeah, what'd he say about it though? I
He
haven't
didn't
seen
say nothing.
Exactly. Son of a.
It's all right. I guarantee you, the ending alone puts it on his list.
Really?
Yes,
All right.
it's wild.
There it is. Adam says, already got my tickets for Nosferatu going Christmas Day. I think Bill Skarsgård redeems himself since the Crow reboot. Here's hoping.
It's going to take more than one outstanding performance to smudge that fucking shit stain out.
Okay, well then I'll give you a second fun one for him then from this year. Boy Kills World. If you haven't seen that yet, and I think that's on some streaming service somewhere now. He basically plays a silent performance, but the voice in his head is there too. Interesting flick. I dug that one. It was I saw that one in the theater and it was a fun one. And there's the comment I was originally looking for. Lorena says, me and the FaZe going to see it Christmas night too. I'm not sure I'm going to see it Christmas Day because I may have to work, but I'll probably see it the following day because I think I'm going to try to go see it in IMAX. And the bad thing about that is the only IMAX showing in Oklahoma is at 10 p.m. Every night. So I'll probably go Thursday at 10 p.m., by myself to an IMAX in Oklahoma City and enjoy a movie. So there we go. Adam says, I'm so excited for Nosferatu. I remember being horrified watching the original when I was a kid. Lily Rose Depp looks like she's going to kill this role. Here's hoping.
I think this is the last movie that really threatens my top 5. Any films that are there currently. We'll see.
Right. Let's see. Oh, there's another one. Well, not about this, but Tarek said, just saw the trailer for The Little Mermaid, the horror movie. It looks really stupid. I'm just laughing that they use that title. Yeah. That's the new trend now, man.
It kind of is. Steamboat Willie and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh.
It's making the second one of those now.
Yeah, it's already, that one's already out.
Doing a whole multiverse shit with that. It's weird.
That's so dumb. Orlando says, watched the premiere of Dexter Original Sin last night. Started out really good. Excellent. I haven't gotten into that yet, but I'm going to wait until I can binge it. So I had to go back way far here. Let me kind of cruise through these. Any other thoughts on Nosferatu before we move on, guys?
No.
We need a good vampire movie.
Could use a good vampire movie.
Could use one, yes.
We get one or two every now and then. I still think Renfield was fun. Abigail was good.
Last Voyage of the
Demeter. That was good.
Was really good.
Yeah.
You like vampire?
Yeah, there we go. Joshua says, Boy Kills World is awesome. Patricia is planning to see it on Christmas Day. So, save that for later.
My head's like the same size as this guy behind me.
It fits almost perfect. Good thing that guy's not wearing a cap. All right. Let's get back into our area, because this one, I can't wait to get into this one. Speaking of IPs that don't necessarily need to be touched, let's talk about Austin Butler, cast as Patrick Bateman in a new take on American Psycho from Bret Easton Ellis. Oh, yeah. Let me read some of this. I'm going to fuck this name up, so get ready. Luca Guadagnino from Bones and All and Suspiria will direct a brand new interpretation of the 1991 book American Psycho by Bret Easton Ellis for Lionsgate, and Austin Butler will star as serial killer Patrick Bateman. Scott Burns pens the script, which is said to be a new adaptation of the novel, not a remake of the 2000 film. And Burns most recently created the Apple TV Plus limited series Extrapolations. In the story, you know the story. Never mind. I'm not going to read that. It's quite likely that Guadagnino and Butler will have a drastically different version of the character that Christian Bale made unforgettable in director Mary Herron's adaptation. And there we go. All right. So, is this another IP that needs to be fucked with? FaZe. I'll start with FaZe.
I mean, the comments are putting it really well here. I mean, what the fucking fuck? Fuck. Nope. I don't believe.
Yeah.
Get on it.
No.
We're supposed to compare.
No.
Why?
I unbelieve.
Exactly. Why ruin another classic? Skip.
Yeah, this is one that they really, really nailed with the humor and just the way it made fun of that whole yuppie thing. Dude, how could they ever top what they did? I guess take another take on it. Sure, it works out sometimes, but man, this one's going to be internally compared to our man here, you know? There's no fucking way Bale is not going to be sitting right next to this guy's face every time it's talked about. So
Exactly. Just like that.
How'd he do? You know?
Right. Tarek, I like Tarek's comment. The 2000 film was a near perfect tribute to the entire point of the novel. Exactly. So,
What are we going to improve on?
and I assume they're going to somewhat modernize it, but how?
But why?
But why?
But why?
Where's Tom when we need him? You know, and yeah, Christian Bale delivered a stellar, like, top-notch performance. Why would you want to do this? Like, as a writer or a director or even a star, I don't understand how, except for maybe just the money involved, is the only thing that's making them do this. You know?
Yeah, I can't imagine this being a role. People and actors and directors going, "Oh, I can't wait to get my teeth sunk into that one."
Right? Like, what is going through? And don't get me wrong, Austin Butler is a fine actor. I liked him. I liked him in Elvis. I haven't seen him in a whole lot of other stuff. I've heard he's excellent in Dune. I haven't watched either of those movies yet because I'm buried in horror all the time. I don't get to step out and see much other stuff now. So it's not necessarily about Austin Butler as an actor, but as a person, how do you go, you know what? One of the greatest actors of the last 30, 40 years, Christian Bale, has already done this role in less than 25 years' time. What do I think I'm going to bring to it that's fresh? There's got to be something in this script that is just excellent or just ropes in an actor, because I can't explain why anyone would want to do that.
Good luck.
So, who talked about this first? Anybody?
I mean,
Who hasn't?
I did. I don't know. Ziggy wants to give any thoughts. I whipped out the book.
Barreled in.
Don't ever touch this. The book is beautiful.
I think someone stole my copy of the book for a while.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I mean, if they wanted to kind of mirror Patrick Bateman or Christian Bale's Bateman, Austin Butler's not a bad pick. You know, they look fairly similar in, you know, some ways.
It's an okay pick. Just like, fuck touching this IP, man. No.
I'll just leave it at, but why?
Yeah. I guess I thought there'd be more bullshit to go through here with this one. Luke says the business cards will be CGI. The threesome will be non-binary CGI characters. Yeah. Well, and based on some of Luca's other stuff, Bones and All, I think was kind of lean that way. So, yeah, maybe that's where they're going to take it. They're going to make it more of a, you know, gender bending kind of thing, which, okay, you know, a lot of movies do that and a lot of movies fail. So
just going to say there was a remake that just came out 5 years ago. Just saying. We can't talk about it or even name it on this show, but you know where I'm going.
Tarek says they want to modernize it, and now it's set in 2012. American Chad, bro. There you go. I wondered when you were going to use that. And yeah, I if there's been, you know, 10 to 20 perfect movies in this century, American Psycho is probably one of those 10 to 20 perfect movies. Again, how do you come around and say, I think I want to remake this? You know, as a director or a writer even. Doesn't.
The audacity.
Yeah. Anyway. I guess that's just the thing to do now.
I don't know. It's like these people looking down their DVD shelves of movies and like, all right,
Oh,
can I fuck with that one? Can I fuck with that one? I might be able to fuck with this one. Pulls out American Psycho.
I mean, I understand remaking some movies from time to time, but I mean, there are some that just shouldn't be touched.
Yeah, it's just like, come on. Give me a break. I mean,
I said
Return of the Living Dead is like, wow, but this is like, give me a fucking break now. Like, okay, have fun. You're going to get torn apart for it.
Right. All right. Do we
just
have
can't
any?
see how it could ever be better than what's already there.
Yeah. Anyway, I thought this discussion would garner a little bit more, or kill a little more time. But no, everyone's just on the same page. Like, fuck
We
that
agree,
movie.
yeah. Like,
Yeah.
fuck that.
Fuck that shit. Fuck that.
Shit.
All right. Entertainment Weekly today, I think today, released a couple of first shot photographs from Megan 2.0, which, like I mentioned, releases June 27th. Looks like Ziggy is repairing something or ran out of battery on something.
Uh-oh.
I'm writing on the Wi-Fi here. I was like, what the hell's going on?
Ah, okay. So I grabbed these images from Megan 2.0, but first, before we show them, I want to ask you guys, are you excited at all for Megan 2.0? Ziggy?
I didn't hate Megan when we saw it. I mean, it was the best movie for a couple of months till later on we finally got some better entries. But yeah, I didn't hate it. It was okay. I look forward to this. I heard there's crossovers coming with it, so we'll see. But yeah,
Right.
sure, I'm down.
How about you? You ready for Megan 2.0 phase?
I'm trying to remember how much I liked the original. I remember being just kind of okay with it. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to remember how it ended and if it would even make sense to have a sequel. But sure. I mean, I'm going to check it out regardless. I'm going to have to rewatch the original.
Well, it's AI, so I mean,
That's true. You can just insert
put
it
it in
into
another robot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that's cheap. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it'll be okay.
Did I mention? You know what studio does this, right?
It was Blumhouse, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
Yep.
do this shit again.
No wonder I had kind of an feeling about it. Blumhouse.
It was actually
Blumhouse.
one of their better entries, though. I mean, of
I think, and I
That's
think it actually still. I think it was still in my top 10 by the end of the year. I can't remember where in 2022 it was, but I can maybe look that up here in a minute. Let's. Yeah, I didn't hate it, but it's not something I necessarily see a franchise being built out of. But then you got to remember, we're talking Blumhouse here, so.
they made a fair amount of money when the first one came out. So
That's true.
Let's check out this first picture, which, all right, cool. Goggles, yeah. Looking at electronic stuff.
what, she's programming it herself. Oh shit!
I don't know.
Is this the same kid from the first one?
I don't know if that's the kid or
Hard
not.
to
I can't
tell.
tell. I think that's the
Oh yeah, the mom. was
mom
kinda-
or
she was
the
a techie as well.
sister. The
Yeah.
sister. Yeah. So
Yes.
here's the better image though. Doesn't really say much, but thanks Entertainment Weekly for getting the big scoop there.
Yeah, no kidding. Got some great images for us.
Megan. Well, hopefully they ramp up the violence a little bit in this one and
Let me
be a strong horror film if they do some of that.
Let me get over here. Gerard Johnstone is returning to direct. And he said in his chat with EW that it is very ambitious. I felt that the story should be bigger and increase in scale and scope, which don't they say that about every sequel? But it's still a minuscule budget compared to, say, the Marvel movies. Well, duh, because it's Blumhouse. So yeah, you're making a movie for less than $5 million, easy. Allison Williams and Violet McGraw are back, and Akilah Cooper, who wrote the script, is returning to write this script, and James Wan is on board to produce. So,
Of course he is.
Yeah.
oh, of course he is. And also, we get a spinoff in January of next year with Soulmate. You guys, what do you think of that one? I'll ask you, Face, and Ziggy is talking to somebody.
I don't know, honestly. I barely know about it. I mean, so I'm sorry I can't provide more of an answer than that.
Well, this is what I was talking about. Like Megan has like now spin-offs, and it's going to be a whole universe kind of thing rather than just kind of a franchise.
I mean, if it can, go in a cool direction, then cool. I guess I don't really have the faith after that first movie, and I don't know, it could be in better hands. But it made the money. People liked it. A lot of people liked it. From what I remember, a lot of people were talking about Megan, so I'm not surprised.
It's like the beginning of the year too, pretty much. It was like the end of January or something.
It was like one of the first. No, it was one of the first movies of 2022 when Megan came out. It was early January.
Yeah.
I want to say it was the first or second week, just kind of like Soulmate will be in 2026. So, any thoughts do you want to add on Soulmate?
On Soulmate?
The spinoff of Megan?
Is that the adult version or whatever?
The modernized or the 90s style erotic thriller with a new technological twist. So, as Megan is a child that can be, a friend to your kids, I assume Soulmate is going to be some fuck toy that, is a robot.
Goes haywire. Yeah. And
I'm watching. Story's been done to death, man.
I'm watching something on Netflix right now with Megan Fox.
Subservience.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just getting to the point in that one where nothing's happened yet. She's still just,
It's starting to get interesting.
Yeah, it's getting interesting, but I mean, the wife's still in the hospital and everything. So, I mean, but I expect very much the same thing. What's going to happen there is probably going to happen in that one too. So,
right.
I feel like I've seen it 1,000 times in sci-fi where it's like, yep, you got these sexy robots that you can fuck. Oh, shit goes wrong. Uh-oh. Gee, who could have seen that coming?
Well, and if it is a toy, if it is a robot you can fuck, I fully expect to see a dick get ripped off.
Mm-hmm.
Or mangled in some sort. So
I don't know. I hope it's not too samey, I guess.
Wait a minute. I got to go back to. I think this is from the American Psycho discussion, but it's kind of funny that it happened like back to back, and maybe it was intentional because 2 comments back to back. Paula says, "Bring back original thought."
Yeah.
Then Lorena says, "Bring back original thought." Hey, Lorena, have an original thought.
Original thought.
Yeah. Who needs them?
Who needs
All right, let's get back to Megan here. Adam says Megan
this right now.
Adam says Megan was a fun ride. 2 should be fun. It's like a PG-13 child's play. All right.
Yeah, and that was kind of my issue with it. I would like to have seen a little more on screen. They had an opportunity to do with a power washer there that would have been fucking amazing, Fulci-esque, and they took the low road with it.
Yeah. Grizzly says kind of the same thing. Indifferent. Original just reminded me of a new take on Child's Play. Patricia says AI is terrifying. Lorena says, just set the doll on fire and end it. Yep. It is Blumhouse. Blumhouse aims to disappoint Adam.
Dude, Blumhouse is... I don't know what they're going to do that's ever going to redeem what they do.
Aha, there we go. There's Slick Ninja. Welcome back, buddy.
Hey.
Blumhouse misses a lot, so hopefully Megan 2.0 will at least be okay at best.
We agree.
Dun, dun, dun. I think you guys are talking about something else. Luke says Megan was okay, not bad, wasn't a bad way to kill some time, won't be considered a classic in 20 years and will be forgotten in a few years.
Yeah, it needs something to stand out.
Well, but
i.e. someone getting sawed in half.
But like we remember a bunch of movies from our childhood nostalgically. I think Megan will be that for this younger generation.
Maybe
in
for
some.
A 6 to 10-year-old.
Yeah. I'm not sure what you guys are talking about here.
Yeah, I kind of lost track.
All right.
I'm assuming there's a
Fair
lot
topic.
of crazy comments because there's a lot already.
There's something going on there. Here we go. Let's go to some comments here. Orlando wants to know, anyone know when the Final Destination 6 trailer will come out? When is that scheduled? Is that
I
summer?
looked on Google. I mean, the movie is said to come out in May, it looks like, in 2025.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. So
trailer anytime now, I guess.
May 16th, I would expect a trailer in February.
Yeah.
They like to do those about 3 to 4 months out. Especially some of the bigger studios or so.
I'm not sure I ever saw the last one of those.
You know what? Actually, there might be a trailer. Well, no, that's not coming out in January. What's coming out in January? Who's the studio on Final Destination? Do you remember?
I don't. I can
Did
check
you
it
see
out.
that? Yeah, if you see that. Not going to come out there. Yeah, I'm guessing around February. Possibly January, but
New Line Cinema.
It's distributed by him. It's also saying Hard 8 Pictures for producing. I
Right.
don't know. But yeah, New
There-
Line Cinema is putting it out.
There might be a trailer attached to like Wolfman when it comes out in theaters in January, but I doubt it. I'm thinking February, but we'll see.
That's another one that just makes me, I'm so unsure.
Wolfman?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, because that trailer looks
What the fuck
awful.
are they doing, man?
And I've seen that trailer already 40 times in the theater. So,
Yeah, it's the new Smile 2.
yeah. All right. Adam's going to make me think again. Jesus. Wants to know favorite villains in a horror movie that isn't a slasher.
The Thing for me.
That's a good one. I would say Jack Torrance, probably.
Good one.
I don't know if I would consider him a slasher, but
Nah, not quite.
Thing is a really good one. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Oh, man. A couple come to mind, but I guess probably Norman Stansfield from The Professional. Gary Oldman. Gary
Oldman, yeah.
I like that. Sticking with Gary Oldman, Drexel from True Romance. I think
Luke says the Xenomorph, of course.
Sticking with Gary Oldman,
I
Dracula,
love
Bram
Gary
Stoker's
Oldman,
Dracula.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Dracula.
Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, Grizzly, the Predator.
Predator?
Yeah.
Okay, it's almost like fuck. These are almost like the monsters again, you know.
Luke says this. Yep, the Xenomorph.
Yep, definitely.
Lorena says Virginia and Elizabeth and Spider Baby.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Too bad Colonel's not here.
Oh, Orlando has a great one.
I think I
I'll
just
tell you
saw
to
it.
it.
Yeah, there it is. Yep, and
Cujo.
Cujo
Oh,
from
yeah.
Orlando. Yep,
Yep.
that is a good one.
So,
Pretty much a lot of the Stephen King villains.
oh yeah,
I mean,
Maximum Overdrive, the trucks.
yeah, the ones that aren't slashers in that. So, like Night Flyer, I'll
Night
even
Flyer.
go with that one because I like that movie. It's kind of cheesy and cheap, but I always like that movie. I love the short stories based on too.
Pieces. I'll eat a slice.
All right, well,
BK.
Zach's ordering a pizza.
Yeah, Zag's ordering pizza, so the show's off the rails, obviously.
I was just
BK
asking,
says
"You wanna get some
BK says
pizza?"
the nuns at my old Catholic school.
Those are some ruler knuckle whacking nuns if I ever heard any, man, over there. But those guys probably deserved every whack they got.
Oh, jeez.
Let's be honest.
Dr. Smiley says the mom and Barbarian.
Oh yeah, see, that's a
Ooh.
misleading film.
Yeah.
I like that one.
How about the mom and Carrie?
Oh, sure.
Scariest climax of a fucking movie. Her coming at her just with that grin of "I'm saving you, God bless you," with a knife, doing the sign of the cross, and then stabbity stab. That's
It
fucking
is
messed
one of the
up, man.
best finales.
Messed
Holy shit.
Fucking up.
Ooh, Bob and Twin Peaks. For you Twin Peaks fans out there?
Twin Peaks, man. Boy.
Oh, Joshua says Sleepwalker.
Yes, the shapeshifters.
Mm-hmm. And Grizzly says you can go with the worst one ever, The Wind from The Happening from M. Night
my
Shyamalan.
God.
Or is it the trees?
It's the wind through the
Fucking
trees.
wind. That piece of shit movie. God damn it. I hate M. Night Shyamalan.
I wanted to like that one too, and I was like, God damn it, he did it again.
God damn it, he did it again.
Oh my God.
All right. Somebody already mentioned this, but we are going to get to it. I'm going to try to find the comment real quick.
The Baron
Joshua-
Cocaine Bear.
Joshua says, can't wait to see I Know What You Did Last Summer. Well,
Oh.
funny you should mention that because
That.
Jennifer Love Hewitt is set to return in the new I Know What You Did Last Summer. She put something on Instagram the other day and blah, blah, blah. She says, it's never too late to go back. Julie James is returning. And then adds, I know what you will be doing next summer. The movie debuts on July 18th, 2025. And production's already underway with Freddie Prinze Jr. has been confirmed to reprise his role. And Jennifer Caton Robinson is set to direct on a Leah McKendrick script. So... And Ziggy's got his head in his hands again.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to have to refamiliarize myself with all of these films leading up to this one, just so I can be back in the vein of it again. But
I bet you can get away with just watching the first one.
I wasn't all that impressed with this. This was the absolute example of the copycats from the 80s that they tried to bring back with a new guy, the Gorton's Fisherman, whatever the fuck it was. And got a couple of kills, it does, but it's just another whodunit. It's a reinvention of Friday the 13th in a fishing town. You know what I mean? I don't know. Whatever, man. I'll watch it. I'll get ready, and we'll go see it, of course, but not too. Needle's not moving too much for me on this one.
All right. Well, I know Lorena was a huge fan of the book, so she did not like the movie all that well. I dug the first one. The second one's okay. Everything after that is pretty much rough.
How many did they make? 3, 4 of them?
I think they made 3 movies, and then they had that series that came out, which wasn't good. Tarek says, are you sure Jennifer Love is returning? What I read was an interview with Sarah Michelle Gellar, who walked away from the interviewer when they asked about Jennifer. She posted it on her Instagram just like Saturday, I want to say. So, and we touched on this Friday a little bit, and we were talking about, or I said something about, I don't know how they can make a legacy sequel to that movie without Jennifer, because it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense, even if she's just in a small role. But I think you need that. So I don't know if she was holding out for more money or what, but they did finally agree to terms. So
I just remember the first one has a line in it that's so stupid, but we were probably very high when we went and saw this. And when the mom asked her, "How's the snapper?" Fucking lost it, man. Like, couldn't compose myself. Had to walk out of the theater, and you know what I mean?
well, how was the snapper?
I don't know, man. Must have been pretty good. Little meaningless trivia about I Know What You Did Last Summer. Again, you know, get a bigger fish hook, get a bigger, more blood, more guts. I'll be happy.
Oh, there we go. Speaking of villains in non-slashers, the Bear and Cocaine Bear. I think I heard you mention it, but I didn't see the comment. But Tarek says that Bear should have won an Oscar. And BK, I just rewatched that. It's really funny. And hey, there's our buddy James. What's up, James?
James,
DCS in the house every Monday, man. You know this. All right. Here's a positive note about this one. Luke says if they keep the atmosphere of the original with the gore from I Still Know, I'll dig it. Just no wannabe Jamaican Jack Black stoner, please. Amen to that.
Amen.
Amen. Luke says the writer Lois Duncan, I believe, sued the studio over this movie. The book was about the tragedy of her daughter, and they turned her story into a slasher, which pissed her off. I don't remember that. I'll have to look that up. It wouldn't surprise me, but I just don't remember that. And Joshua's got another villain, the Klopex.
The Klopex.
All right. I'm not sure I know who the Klopex are, but. Oh, from the Burbs,
Yeah,
I assume.
It's the
Okay.
So is that Slavic?
No.
What the hell's going on here, man? My fucking screen is all froze up.
You're still here. At least for now.
Yeah.
I can't maneuver on my pages though. I can't see any of my buttons.
Luke says Jennifer Love Hewitt and Sarah Michelle Gellar are not friends and are not friendly with one another. That's probably why she walked from that interview. And yeah, I knew there was not much love lost there for that. So,
Klopex.
No.
but yeah. So, all right. Tarek says, let's see a remake of Urban Legends, but use SCP for the legends or something like that. SCP.
I think I know what he's talking about there. Internet horror type deal.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, oh shit. Yeah, or yeah, that'd be cool with like a creepypasta kind of thing or something.
Yeah, it's in that realm.
Okay.
Yeah, because the urban legend thing has been done, but has it really been done perfectly yet? Or at least
Right.
extra better, a more entertaining version of it that isn't so linear to a fucking story about a killer or something.
Yeah. Who said that? Was that Tarek?
I think that was Tarek.
Yeah, Tarek. Did you ever watch Channel Zero? That was on a few years back. That kind of was. Some of that was based on some creepypasta stuff, if I remember correctly, and pretty good. So, if you dug that, Doc says someone make a Backrooms movie, please. I think they're working on it.
I think they must be.
Yeah, the kid that came up with that.
Yeah, he got some kind of deal for it. I remember.
Back.
You got to go? All right, he's out.
All right, down to 2.
Yep. Well. All right. Anyway, there you go. Jennifer Love Hewitt's coming back. Boom. I'm excited to see her back. I like her. She's all right. So yeah. All right. We got another question here. Adam says, favorite remake, The Hills Have Eyes for me.
That's fantastic.
That is a good one.
That's one I watched very skeptical and was like, holy shit, man. And what sticks out to me the most about that movie is the sound design. The flies flying around are right in your fucking ear. And they were just starting to dick around with that surround sound on the DVDs.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that shit will bother you. It'll stay with you.
Yeah. Tarek says that was pretty damn good, Adam. I agree. Grizzly, his favorite remake, John Carpenter's The Thing.
Right. If you count that, that would easily be mine. I mean,
Yeah, I think you can count that.
The Fog for me.
Yeah.
I don't believe you. I unbelieve.
Unbelieve.
I unbelieve.
There is no Fog remake.
The Evil Dead remake was pretty good. It wasn't like better than the original, but it was good.
Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah, that too.
Joshua
Just kinda
says,
talk about it.
Yep. Joshua says Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
The remake?
There you go. That's where I was going. I just bought this on digital the other day. The Fly.
Really? I never watched the remake.
Oh my God. Jeff Goldblum in The Fly? That's your homework for the week.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I like the original. It's pretty good.
Cronenberg, bro. Made a Fly movie.
I think FaZe is thinking of that one as the original.
Is that what you're thinking? Not the 1950s one?
No, I'm thinking of the 50s one, like the old Fly.
Okay.
I've never seen this newer one.
1986.
Oh, yeah. Then you've got to watch
Dude.
it.
Fantastic.
Yep. You've got to watch that one for sure. Both show. That's all I got, guys.
Yeah.
You want to do some of your stuff that you were talking about?
Yeah, I mean, I was...
Here's Luke saying my favorite remake is Maniac and Evil Dead.
Nice.
Dude, I finally got to see the Maniac remake, man, with Elijah Wood. It's really fucking good, man.
Nice.
That's, to me, that one is so gritty and depressing, and the original one, Maniac, you almost don't want to watch it, but I mean, you do, because if you're a fan like I am, you just have to. But I really, really appreciated the approach they took and what they delivered with it. It's fucking really good, and it's great seeing Elijah Wood in a unhinged character like that. If you've not seen it, I do recommend it.
All right. Ziggy had a interesting take on a open topic, but we didn't want to spend necessarily 2 hours on it because it would take a lot, for me at least. A lot of this would take some thought, but give us your pitch.
Just, I was thinking about, like, if you were gonna do a remake, and I know we've kind of touched on this at some point in some capacity, but what would you put in some of these, like we've talked about Kevin Bacon playing Freddy Krueger. Like, well, I was going for more obscure different things, but who would you like to cast? Who would you like to see play some of your more of these diabolical roles? You know what I mean? And you can even...
A lot of people were talking about Kevin Bacon for Freddy Krueger, but I think he's too old because he's about the same age as Robert Englund. So my pitch for Freddy Krueger was Nicholas Hoult.
Nicholas Hoult.
From Warm Bodies, the Mad Max movies that have been coming out the last couple of years. Tolkien, he was in that. He was in Renfield. So I think he'd be fantastic because he has that bone structure that is kind of Robert Englund-esque, and he's young enough to be able to pull off, because they're going to do like they're gonna do a pre-story, for Freddy this time around. They're not gonna start with him just already in the dreams like the original 84 did. There's gonna be some pre-story to him, however they relaunch it now.
I can see that.
So give us your first thought.
Oh, on Freddy?
But no, on like who do you want us to recast?
Okay, I'm gonna go right at it with one of my favorites, man. Angus Scrimm played the tall man in Phantasm, and many say nobody could ever do that role like he did. I agree with that, but say we were remaking Phantasm, who would you cast as the tall man?
It pretty much just has to be someone kind of freakishly tall. I don't think it really matters in anything else. I mean, they've got to be like 6'2" and above at least.
I'll make it easier, James. Like a Living or Dead.
Okay. Well, okay, then I'm gonna. He's a pretty tall dude. We met him a couple times, but we just lost him. What about Tony Todd as the tall man?
He would kill it. He would fucking kill it, dude. Yeah. I love that. I love that. I didn't even think about that. That's amazing.
I had no idea for the tall man. I'll just agree with Crank.
I thought I had a few. I have Richard Kiel, who played Jaws in Moonraker. And
he's still alive?
No, he's dead.
He's gone. He's gone.
And then also gone but not forgotten, James Cromwell would make a great tall man, I think. I think he could get dark like that,
Oh, yeah. Well, did you ever see LA Confidential?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's stuff like that. Let's see. Who else is good like that?
See, I don't even think they necessarily need to be that old either, though. I think that could be done.
Yeah, you could age them
makeup or something.
How about Joe Manganiello, the guy that played he was like Flash Thompson in Spider-Man back in 2002.
Right.
I don't know.
He's like 6'5" here, it says. So
depends how he looks now, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, again, he would have to take on the look, but he could go creepy, man. He'd darken up his eyes and shit. I think
here's a couple.
Yeah.
Doc says Tyler Mane.
He's stoic enough. He could do it. He's a big fucking guy too, man.
And he looks pretty good with that long hair too. If you remember in Halloween or the X-Men. Wolverine, X-Men movies stuff. So
that's definitely one.
Oh yeah, I can't think of his name either right now, Luke. But yeah, the giant guy from Devil's Rejects. I don't know if he's a good enough actor to pull that off. I know who you're talking about, though.
Is that guy, that Matthew McGrory or whatever?
No, Orlando says Matthew McConaughey. All right.
I don't see that as well. I mean,
here's an interesting choice. How about Tim Robbins? He's 6'5". I didn't know that.
Oh,
Chevy Chase.
Damn it. No. God, no.
Armie Hammer.
I love your comment, Luke, by the way. That's funny as fuck.
Wait, who'd you just say?
Armie Hammer.
No, before that.
Chevy Chase.
No, okay, before that. Did you say Tim Robbins?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was trying to think of somebody else then.
John Corbett is 6'5".
What about Jeff Bridges?
Yeah, Jeff Bridges. You know what? He might not be tall enough, but I mean, you give him some platform shoes, I think he could nail the dialogue.
I mean, shoes and even the way you film it, you can make people look tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you could put Tom Cruise in that role and you can make him look tall.
How about Vince
Stick a
Vaughn?
wig on him.
He's done Norman Bates.
Yeah, badly.
He needs to redeem himself. He's got
No.
25 years of seasoning now. He can
Dude, I can't. I'm sorry. I can't look at Vince Vaughn in any kind of frightening way. He doesn't frighten me at all.
He didn't do Norman Bates well at all.
It was a little bit. Yeah, not good. How about Richard Mull? No longer with us. 6'8". He'd be
Are
good.
you just
He's so
Googling
fucking
tall?
tall.
I've got
Are you
a
just
list of
Googling
tall
tall
actors.
actors?
I'm wondering how accurate that is. No way all these fucking people are 6'5" and up. It's those giants. Good lord. Who's
No,
6'8"
Richard,
in the
Richard
world?
Mall was huge. I
He
do.
was
I
fucking
do.
huge.
Yeah, I do know Richard Mall was huge.
I
So.
didn't realize 6'8" was possible.
Oh yeah, dude.
Peter Mayhew.
Maka?
Yeah,
Yeah. All right.
7'3".
That's a whole foot taller than me. Like, fuck that.
Doc says, "Who played the Juggernaut in 13 Ghosts?"
Oh yeah.
That might be all right. Lorena says that yes, that was Matthew McGrory. That was in Devil's Rejects and not alive anymore. Yeah, I like Tim Robbins or maybe Jeff Bridges or Tony Todd.
Tony
You know,
Todd.
just to spice it up a little bit.
Okay, here's our next one then. Jerry Dandridge from Fright Night. Who would you cast in that main head vampire role? It's got to be a slick ass, smooth, kind of middle-aged kind of gentleman.
Who
do
that
you
was?
got?
Colin Farrell did the
Colin
remake.
Farrell
right?
did it. Yeah. Which actually in the Penguin, he was outstanding. But I don't know if he nailed the Dandridge role to my liking. But think about it.
He wouldn't do it, but you know, Tom Cruise might be fun in that.
Tom Cruise could probably pull that off. He's got the charisma. I think if you went a little stiffer, you could probably Liam Neeson would be decent. If you went a little colder with it, not as friendly as
John Hamm.
John
Oh,
Hamm
geez.
would be good for Jerry Dandridge. Wow. That's good.
Man, you're making me think over here, and I'm actually pulling out some good ones.
Yeah.
BK says, I don't even know who this is. Sebastian
Maniscalco.
Maniscalco.
He's a comedian, but he's done some acting and stuff. And yes, he would be pretty decent. I think he would be more of the friendlier type again.
And Joshua says Brad Pitt. Be an interesting choice.
I think he would do good because he would learn it and understand what it is.
It's funny that we named both the main Interview with the Vampire people.
Cruise and
Cruise and Pitt.
George Clooney would probably be good as Dandridge.
Yeah. I could see that. Interesting.
Oh,
any other thoughts out there, folks, for Jerry Dandridge in a remake?
I got it right here. Bruce Campbell.
You can make him look like it, but he'd never be able to do it.
Well, and that brings me to the first one that we talked about for Tall Man. Luke said Tall Man should be Shaq, which if you want just a tall guy, sure. And I could actually see that if you were making it like a horror comedy or a spoof or something. Yeah. Shaq can't act.
No.
At all.
Sorry, Shaq, but no.
He shows up, he's got a white tuxedo on. It'd be hysterical, man. It'd be good.
Remember, Craig mentioned Bryan Cranston for Loomis once. I feel like that's a really good potential match.
For Loomis. Cranston for Dandridge, though, could be okay, too.
He could also do Dandridge.
Interesting.
I did pull out Cranston for Loomis once. I forgot about that.
Yeah, we were talking about Halloween or something. Maybe we were talking about the remake.
I mean, I had the the Loomis on that list too, but I mean,
Well, I remember we did something like this a while back, how we would relaunch the major franchises if we were
Yeah.
going to do it in this
Right.
new era. And we all had our own little individual ideas or whatever. Okay. Tarek says Shaq would be perfect in a horror comedy. Yeah, maybe make him like a super clumsy, but in a way that just accidentally slaughters people. See, I could see Shaq in a remake of like Vampire in Brooklyn or something like that,
Oh Lord.
which was already kind of a horror comedy anyway, but maybe slapstick it up a little bit more.
Right.
oof.
So, all right, give us another one there, Ziggy. We already talked about Tony Todd. So who'd you recast as Candyman?
Yeah, his Candyman was on the list too.
What about Shaq?
Jack?
No.
Fuck's sake.
Um,
I don't know, man.
I mean, and let's see, boy, there's a ton of different ways to go with this. I just thought of another Jerry Dandridge, John Travolta.
Oh, actually,
That's
could
not
work.
bad.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
Sorry.
that could work.
Now wait, who was the Candyman in the remake or in the 2021 film?
God, is his last name's
I don't remember.
Okay, Lakeith Stanfield, it looks like. What about Daniel Kaluuya from Get Out?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
I like that guy.
sure.
Or I mean, I don't think he's big enough, but Michael B. Jordan would be an interesting cat.
Michael B. Jordan would be good.
Because this one, you kind of have to go. You have to go black.
Oh, of course. I mean, it's Candyman.
I mean, it's a slave. So, I mean, you're kind of like we could put Tony Todd in as the tall man. Doesn't could make sense, but you couldn't put Bruce Campbell in as Candyman and make it work.
no.
Or wait, unless it's Robert Downey Jr.
Give me a break of that.
The dude played
man.
a dude played another dude.
But I mean, it has to be, So
Dave Chappelle.
Actually, maybe. And I don't know what his acting chops are like, but he could pull off the look.
I've never seen him really go serious.
I saw
Right,
him bomb at a
I
fucking
don't know.
comedy show in Ann Arbor. It was the worst comedy show of all time. Later came out that he was high.
Well, there you go.
Anyhow, I'm kind of stuck in the comedians realm right now. It's who's the cat that's playing the new Blade?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
His name too. I'll look that up.
Somebody mentions, and I had to look them up real quick to see who they were. But
The Tarot?
yeah,
Because I have no idea.
Chiwetel Ejiofor would absolutely kill it. I know I'm butchering the name.
You're braver than I am, man. Just attempting it.
He was in 12 Years a Slave, Doctor Strange, Venom: The Last Dance, 2012. In the Bridget Jones Mad About the Boy movie. I don't know.
Yeah, just based off that resume, he'd be good. I mean,
Mahershala Ali, starring as Blade.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
He was in Quiet Place.
Yes.
yeah.
So he would be good as the Candyman as well, I think.
Yeah, that's actually, I think that's the best one so far. Because he's got that stature. He's a pretty tall cat, if I remember correctly. And that bulk, I know like Michael B. Jordan has like bulk, but like
That's what I mean. You can't just
like
go get
boxer bulk,
Right.
you can't get like Ice Cube or Snoop Dogg or anything like that to do it.
I mean, you gotta have some acting chops for Candyman. I mean,
Luke says,
Samuel L. Jackson.
I'm sorry for laughing at this, but I have a particular scene in my head, and I'm sure you can figure out what it is right now. Luke says Samuel L. Jackson is Candyman for real.
Be my motherfucking victim.
No, all I can hear him doing is, who put all these motherfucking bees in my motherfucking mouth?
Shit.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Luke, that I ruined your idea, but I actually, after I've done that scene, I can't see him. No, I cannot see him as Candyman.
They used real bees for Candyman, right? When they filmed it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He got
did-
like,
so you-
what, 5,000?
I imagine the
or
remake would
something
want
like
to.
that?
1,000 per sting.
1,000 per
Wow.
sting.
Yep.
Oh,
Nice.
Jesus. Okay,
That's
Luke says he was kidding.
Got to find somebody that can
Mm.
tolerate bees, unless they just want to CGI all the fucking bees, which they probably
Yeah,
might
they
in this
would.
fucking day and age.
You
They
can't
would.
now.
Yeah, they would. Tarek says Snoop Dogg is pretty scary looking. He could do something tall, man, for sure.
Yeah, he's good in that one. Bones. And when he's the actual killer, he's pretty good when he comes back, a vengeful spirit.
Instead of boy, it's Bizzle to the Weasel.
No, instead of boy, it's a bitch.
You got another one? Or how about Phase? You got one?
Yeah.
I'm really not sure. I mean, you guys already named all the best ones there. I mean,
No, I mean like one that we can recast.
Oh.
What are we talking about?
Not off the top of my head, really.
Got
What if they
Pinhead.
did a Shining remake? Somebody for Jack Torrance.
Yeah, Jack Torrance is great. Wow.
I don't have an answer for that, but that's just an icon that popped in my head.
Just because he looks like Jack Nicholson, Christian Slater.
Yeah.
Because he
I know
could do
Crank's
the
really
eyebrow
thinking.
thing. He could do that eyebrow thing and that smile.
James McAvoy.
James
Ooh,
McAvoy.
there you go. That's a good pick.
I see I'm fucked up because I saw that deep fake video with Jim Carrey doing the Jack Torrance.
Tarek said, I just kizzled you.
I just sizzled you, my kazizzle.
Whoa.
I could see McAvoy doing that because he's got that he's got that ability to go from looking charming and harmless to just fucking terrifying, and it's all in his fucking eyes, and that's important.
Joaquin Phoenix.
That's a stretch pick. I mean, you had to really make it work.
It's just a disturbing fellow.
It would be a different kind of movie if it was him, I think.
But this is Willem Dafoe.
Willem
Yeah, I
Dafoe.
was getting to that.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Be like Grandpa Torrance.
Tarek says
That's true. He's
this
old.
is kind of an oof tough, but Josh Brolin.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Luke says Christian Bale.
Oh,
That could work.
What's that cat from No Country for Old Men? Javier. Can't think of his last name.
Oh,
That
Javier
stupid-
Bardem. Javier
Bardem. Yeah,
Bardem.
that stupid haircut. But he could probably.
Yeah, I could see that.
See, that
Well,
role, that's the wrong role to compare it to, though.
then who would play Wendy?
just real quick. Luke says himself. Luke?
Luke Lutz? Oh.
We got a couple of others.
And yeah, Michael Rooker.
Michael Rooker's a good pick. Tarek says Guacamole Phoenix is both a good idea, and I hate it.
Damn.
Guacamole.
Not want to eat some guac, you bastard.
Joshua says Jonah Hill.
Yeah, he's
Kidding,
fun
kidding.
though, man. It's
All right, so who would play Wendy?
yeah. I was just trying to go down that road.
How about Bethany, who just popped in? She actually kind of looks like it a little bit.
You could do Wendy.
Bethany would be a killer Wendy cosplay. Absolutely.
she could nail it. It wouldn't be that much effort.
Yeah. How
Hi,
about
Bethany.
hi Bethany, by the way. She says, I'm super late. It's all right.
You're never late.
How about Emily Blunt?
Yeah, actually.
There's the obvious one is right there. Mia Goth.
I was kind of thinking that, but
Yeah, that's true.
they'd have to
A
make-
lot of people compare her to her.
they had to do her up a lot. But yeah, I can see that.
I
see
think
it.
she would tribute the shit out of Shelley Duvall with that.
Well, there's already memes out there comparing the two of them. You know? So that's not bad. That's not
She's
bad
just
at
the
all.
right age too. That's probably who they would cast if they did it. Like, not gonna
Luke says Courtney Love.
Ha!
lie.
Jennifer
Josh-
Connelly.
Joshua says Bella Thorne.
Thorne.
I think
Thorne, yeah.
I think Connolly's a little too old.
She might be too old now. Dee Wallace, if she was way younger, 30 years younger, 40 years younger.
Yeah. Ooh, how about Dee Wallace though as Pamela Voorhees?
Pamela, huh? Dee Wallace. That's that could be done.
You got to go back to Joan Crawford for Pamela Voorhees, man.
Oh, there we go. Hold on. Grizzly
Jenna
says Jenna Ortega for
Yeah. For
Wendy.
Wendy.
Mm. That's a really good one. Yeah. If they can't afford Mia Goth, they'd probably go with her.
Pretty good. I know we're looking around for ideas. So.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Oh,
It's like, you know.
Well, it's definitely not Dave Arquette. I mean,
no. You know what though? David Arquette might make an interesting Loomis.
yeah, I could see it. Shaved and bald.
I don't think he could do the Dandridge, but he could probably do the Minion.
Oh, the yeah.
Sure.
Interesting. Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. You got another one?
No.
I don't think so, man. We're probably good to do our wrap ups at this point.
I
It's
guess it
10
is
minutes.
almost
9
150.
minutes, dude. We made it. Not
We,
bad.
we,
for
we
not
did it, boys.
having, not having anything ready to go, waiting on an interview that never came. You know, I mean, they left us down the fucking string the whole fucking time.
They were like 2.5 hours to showtime. What are we doing?
What are we doing?
We're all just like shit.
But
Yeah.
we're professionals, goddammit. We got through it. And it was entertaining, I think.
It was good. I think the audience liked it too.
We've been much worse.
A
Let's
couple
face
more
it.
comments here. Luke says Dee Wallace would fucking rule as Pamela.
Mm-hmm.
Tarek says Jenna Ortega is fucking awesome. I'm fine with that choice as Wendy.
Yeah.
Joshua says, who's the chick that played the babysitter? Samara Weaving.
Samara Weaving.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Rose McGowan, if she was still acting. That's an interesting interesting call. For
So
Wendy, I think.
Alyssa Milano then?
Do just a Charmed reunion for
Charmed reunion?
Different
or Shannon
roles.
Doherty? Yeah. Rest in peace.
Luke says, this is like an open mic at a comedy show. You guys all did a good job.
Well, thank you.
You know, don't forget, try the veal, tip your waitress.
Tarek says, tonight's show was crank as fuck. Thank you, I guess. Grizzly says, I like these where we just share our ideas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay.
It's a discussion. This is very reminiscent of what we did in the chat rooms of Friday the 13th when we were waiting before the DCS was a thing.
Lorena says, Samara Weaving can play in my bedroom. I think she could play in any of our bedrooms, and there would be no complaints. No complaints whatsoever. All right. That's going to wrap it up, folks. So, damn it, Adam. Save it for next time.
That is a really good question. Yeah, let's save that.
Save it for next time, man. You It popped up as soon as I said, all right, that's going to wrap it up.
It's so good, too. But it's okay.
It's gorgeous.
Oh, Lorena says, you make one comment an hour and you post that one? Yes. Because I wanted to invite Samara Weaving to play in my bedroom, too. So it was a selfish thing on my part more than anything. So
I believe it.
Anyway, Faye, send them out.
Yeah, guys, that was a fun one. Nice casual open topic stream. It ended up working out quite well.
Yeah.
Don't know if you noticed, I got a new background going on. It's kind of nice. It's not like that different, but it's a little different. I moved the Angelo painting. That's no longer on my side right here, but yeah, another good time. Next week we are doing.
I'll get it.
Okay, Crank's gonna do that. So, yeah, you guys have a good rest of your week. Love seeing y'all every Monday. Hope to see you again. And yeah, wash your dick. Don't get sick since Colonel's not here.
There you go. All right, Ziggy, send them out.
Don't smell like a scuba Steve. Use Summer's Eve. Yeah, man. Again, thanks everyone who joined us last Friday for the final Friday the 13th stream. As mentioned, that's where we became something, was in those chat rooms. And now we brought it to you to annoy you here in person, in the flesh. Yeah, man, it's great. We're getting to the end of the year. We got the rest of the year mapped out. What's Crank's going to fill you in just a second on what that is next week, because I slipped my mind at the moment. I know it's not the vampire movie yet, so we'll see you next week. It'll be fun. It'll be great, and hopefully everyone's getting their Christmas stuff going. If you've got some extra good thoughts, send them the Lions' way, because it's just getting awful over here, man. It's not fun.
One bad week, we'll get over it.
No, it's like the next most injured team has 9 players. The Lions 22 players from the starting lines are now on the IR.
That's kind of bad.
Yeah. Nobody can overcome that. There's no Super Bowl coming with that. Sorry.
You know what this is?
Guy making noise. That's the wishing I had a football team in my own town. Finger
the world's smallest violin playing just for the Lions fans.
Shit.
People that don't have football teams in their state, right, FaZe? Fuckers. All right, man.
Still got the Chiefs, asshole.
Thanks. See, I got my pizza.
Holy shit.
Perfect timing.
He's got a whole ass pizza.
All right.
But yeah, next week.
Yep. Next week we are going to be doing. We're going to try to, kind of get into the holiday season a little bit. We're going to do our top 10 religious horror films.
That's what it was.
So, yeah. And I think we've pretty much come to the conclusion that The Exorcist is going to be number 1 on all of our list. So we're disregarding The Exorcist. So top 10 religious horror films, not counting
10?
The Exorcist. Yeah.
Well,
can you say 2 through 11 at that point?
Well, yeah, right. Or The Exorcist is the heavyweight champion, and the rest are the rankings of the contenders. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it'll be fun. It'll be interesting. Get your list together.
Tarek, I love you, buddy. Always the best comments.
Jesus. He says, God damn, dude, that pizza was chiseled off Pizza the Hut.
Yeah, it
kind of was. That slice looks kind of fucking...
Everything fell off when I tipped it. It's got like quadruple cheese on it and 4 kinds of pepper. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Looks delicious, though.
I'm about to be eating myself, not a pizza.
Yeah, I'm going to make a little snack before we get on the game or whatever. All right, gang. Thank you again for watching. Tune in next week for top 10 religious horror films. And, yeah.
Thank the members.
I'm getting there.
Just want to make sure.
Got to scroll all the damn way around.
He's producing.
All right. One more time, got to thank our members. Thanks to our final girls and guys, Christy, C-Phase, Lorena, BD, Alex, and Robert. Our Crazy Ralphs, Bell's Fancy Creations, Dr. Smiley, Raymond, and the whole damn Enchilada Pod. And, of course, Adam, our camp counselors, Adam, Corey, Christy, Luke, Jimmy and Rachel, Stacy Lynn, Orlando, Chuck Schick, Dave, Patricia, Kristen, and JJ. You can become a member and help support the DCS at deathcursesociety.com. And, of course, thanks to our associate producer, Faze. Good job, guys.
Yeah, it was fun.
For being thrown together at the last hour.
Yeah, no kidding.
So
Good job putting the topics together. That was all.
That's
crazy.
what professionals do.
Yeah. Most professionals plan a little better, but when they have to be thrown to the fire, they can handle it.
We can handle it.
We were planned. It just got changed.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys, for watching. Take care of you. Take care of everybody out there. All you guys. World's a weird place. Just hang in there, and we're here if you need to chat. So, for the Colonel, who's not here, for Ziggy, he's on assignment.
I
for
am
Ziggy, who is here, and for the Phase, who's sort of here. I'm Red Crank. Well, yeah. I'm Red Crank saying DCS out. We'll see you next week. Woo!
Woo!
Rock and roll! 6 o'clock already, it was just in the middle of a dream. I was kissing Valentino by a crystal blue Italian stream. But I can't be late, 'cause then I guess I just won't get paid. These are the days when you wish your bed was already made. It's just an automatic Monday. I wish it was Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. Why I don't have to run day. It's just an automatic Monday. I wish it was Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. It's just an automatic Monday.
Fuck you.